Alright, let's start this thing. This would be. What would this be? Season 2, episode 314. Yay! Let's see what this amazing chapter has in store for us. Again, reminder that I already read this chapter like 3 weeks ago, and then I completely forgot everything about it. And now I'm gonna do a full, nice reread while actually looking at all the art and everything carefully. So, how dare you enter my floor and try to harm my servant? You either lost your mind, or you think you can beat me? Oh my god. Both insane propositions, of course. Avocado. Yeah, pretty badass introduction and everything to the character. I'll give him that. Avocado! He looks a bit like Henry here. I guess SAU has a thing for this, where you have like a red glowy character in the sky looking at him from afar. He probably has something for this type. The sword looks really cool like this though. Oh my god, the open mouth, what the hell? And the two eyes, Jesus Christ, looks so weird. After brutally murdering the former ruler of the test floor chosen by Zahard. She's been the ruler of the place, so it is a female, 100%. But says Lord. Like, what? An aggressive, unpredictable high ranker that he even disobeyed the orders of the king. Wait, what? That he even disobeyed the orders of the king. She's been the ruler. That he even disobeyed. My god. Come on, Webtoons. Come on. Oh my god. How is this possible? Seriously, in the same sentence, do you not proofread once? Just once. Amazing. Maybe just trolling. Maybe just trolling the readers. I don't know. But seriously, this is just ridiculous. Anyways. I heard you ignored Lord Zahard's order to report it to him. And he ran away somewhere far away, never to return. And ran away so yeah. Aha. That's right. I'm back. Also, I don't need to go to Lord Zahard, of course. I didn't go to Lord Zahard. Okay, sure. Looks so different from this shot. This reminds me of the anime about the candy and that chickenette, the blondie. I don't recall what's the name of it, but it's that stupid gag anime about loving candies. Those weird eyes. Such impertinence! I have come to deliver the orders of the king. Stop messing around and show me the greatest respect that you can. Oh god. Well, R&D face too. Oh, I like this shot. This shot's really cool. Looks pretty hot like this though. If I cared about that stuff, I wouldn't have killed the ruler of this place and stolen his throne, would I? You're the one who should be respectful towards me, the ruler of this floor. I do like the idea that he stole the floor by killing the former ruler. This gives more to the Darwinism of the tower, which is always such a big theme, so that's pretty cool. I mean, if you want to pay respect to me, your life should be enough. Oh, aren't we so fancy schmancy? That's nice. Again with that insane look. That's enough, Evanhel. You may be a high ranker and the ruler of this place, but it's not right to treat a messenger from the king like that. Ooh, fancy. I like how we're just introducing random characters, like, I don't know, like 5 characters a chapter, just, sure, why not? A faithful servant of Tikalavan, the commander of the 4th Squadron under what? Oh my god. A faithful servant of Calavan, the commander of the 4th Squadron under the direction command of... Oh my god. Okay. Of the Zahard family. Oh my god. Under the direction command. Come on. 3rd servant of Calavan, ranker Tinker Yolkia. Yolkia's pretty fine name. I like the dress. This looks pretty fucking dope. I like that. Of course, he drew her really breasty too. Like, these specific 2 lines were drawn to very heavily emphasize the breasts, obviously. He just had to do it. This is SAU in its purest form. Amazing. These look really weird though. The legs, no tights at all. Tights not found. Tell the user story. Tus by Slavin Utera, Tower of God. The Hell Train, free orders. 6. Kalaman, does she mean that famous human collector? As he joins Zahar's army? Nice. This gives us info that like stuff is happening overall in the tower, which is pretty cool. I don't care who you work for, if you people are here to kill my subordinates, then I'll just have to kill you too. So either screw off or die. Those are your two choices. Okay, that's fun. Why is she... Wait, blurb? Oh my god, really? Okay. I guess you don't intend to screw off. This looks pretty cool. I bet like a vine attack reminds me of Sachi. Blurp, blurp. Okay, she is disgusting. What the hell? Disgusting. This is looking like the definition of don't you stick your dick in crazy. What? Okay, this looks okay. Ah, this looks really cool though. That's really cool shot. Yeah, that's good. Do you think you can stop me with those petty tricks? Hmm. Actually, let's read it like this. Yeah, I really like this shot. It's nice. The particles are really nice. Oh my goodness! Suddenly there's two of them. Whoosh! Wow! I can't believe you managed to block an attack. Who's that behind you? You're sharper than I thought. You notice that I'm controlling the Shinsu. I guess you're not just a lunatic like the rumors say. Alright. Well, he looks just fucking weird. It's an honor to meet you, Amahel. Second servant of Kalavan in the 4th Squadron of the Royal Guards. High ranker Yolker. Well, their names are very similar. Wonder what does this say? Aladia Rest Stanka? Restanka? What? Rest? Rest, and then this has a little marker which makes no sense. So maybe it says rest stands. Oh, rest stands. Okay. And this says destiny. Probably destiny. Alive, dead, rest stands, destiny. Okay, that's pretty cool actually. That is nice that they're all in English. I hope they're. I don't know. Maybe he just someone just translated this. No clue what the original Korean looks like. We'll have to look up later. So you're Calaban. No, Calaban isn't here. He has some important business at the last station of the Hell train. Oh no. What? You mean he sent you, numbskulls, to face me and went off to the place where the regulars hang out? Well, that's because no one expected you to show up here, Evangel. Still, it's okay. We're more than capable of handling you on our own. More than enough. Everyone just cocky as hell and thinks they know each other. It's kinda weird to be honest. Like, it reflects that there's action going on, but there's been thousands of years in between the regulars showing up and not. It's just weird that all this shit is happening right now suddenly out of nowhere. Last station. This is kind of weird. Like, does Johansson not know that he's there, or does he actually connect the dots instantly? You know who I am, and yet you dare say that. Oh my, oh my. I know you have the power of the ancients. Oh my goodness, a reveal about the ancients. But there are two high rankers, myself included, and around 30 rankers in that floating castle over there. So two high rankers with the red bug, but then that would mean that Yolke isn't a high ranker. Wait, he's high ranker, and she was... what was she? Let's see. Just a ranker. So two rankers. He's the high ranker, and the red bug bitch is the second high ranker. Okay. I should skip that forward a little bit too much. Okay. There are two high rankers, myself included, and the further rankers in that floating castle over there. So they're just sitting there in that castle. Amazing. Am I supposed to be impressed? And this is full Susanoo. Seriously, now we're cosplaying Naruto. Amazing. Susanoo summons. Really. I'm going to show you how meaningless that number is in the face of my power, Lord Evaghel. Oh, this is like the... Okay, so he screams this, and then there's the speech bubble from behind him. And hello, Mr. Guardian. It's so noisy that I can't get any sleep. You sound like a hormonal teenager. That sounds pretty good. That's a good one. Mr. Administrator? Oh shit. I like how it suddenly is Mr. It's like the authority, the actual authority here. You made a big mistake by disrupting my sleep with all this noise and stirring up trouble on the level you're supposed to be managing. As of today, you guys are fired. Oh my goodness. Damn, it looks so cool with the teeth and everything. This looks really fucking cool, this shot. Rumble. Administrator? Fired? Please, no. Oh no. No. And they get teleported. So this is the warp gate. Okay. Where does it lead to? I'm not sure about that, but it seems like the administrator is trying to take us somewhere, perhaps to the last station. Oh my goodness. So just a short trip, huh? You didn't have to go as far as the firehouse. That was such a sweet job. Lol. Maybe it means that we'll never be able to come back. This is actually really interesting. This specific speech bubble might be one of the most important speech bubbles in ages. Because the whole, like, the meaning behind this could be that they will never come back because the whole state of the tower changes from here on forward. Which could imply that this is, like, the end of the tower. Like, this is actually a very possible interpretation to take. Like, that this is the last climb and nothing's gonna be the same ever again. It goes into those whole theories that once Bam reaches the top, this tower system is just going to be completely destroyed and changed. Either the tower gets destroyed or whatever. So this speech bubble, this could have a lot of weight in it. It's just pure foreshadowing. Anyways, nice eye. He bloody loves these eyes. This looks simultaneously like Zahar's eye, like Bam's eye, like Magnan's eye, when he does the cat thing. It's kinda funny. Kinda recycling the same color scheme though. We need to start our journey now. This warp gate though, this looks like the one Enryu took to enter a bit. Well no, he used the gate, but the flash, it kinda reminds me of it. It's weird. Anyways. The Hell Train. Oh my goodness, the Duo Cop. And they wreck white, but white is fine. The sword looks bloody amazing in this. Really cool art. This is so annoying. I wanted to just devour you without any trouble. I'll just have to kill half of you. Oh my goodness. White. Oh my god, Baya. Baya shows up. Hey. You? Why are you alone? Oh my god, the derp face. I have a favor to ask of you. A favor? Have you suddenly decided that you'd like me to devour you? Sorry, I don't eat filthy souls like yours. Ooh, I know. I came looking for you because I wanted to ask you for this favor from the very start. Oh my goodness, she knows so much. You notice that I've started seeing things even on the train, right? So, based on what I've seen, we will end up facing an enormous challenge at the very last station. Oh my goodness, so she already knows that Mr. High Ranker is coming. I'll help you find your last clone. In exchange, lend us the power to get through this crisis. Slayer White. Of course, she has to append the Slayer because she needs him to act the Slayer. What did you just say, Rachel? Oh, okay, we swapped the panels. Okay. So this is pretty cool. Hardy and manipulating everyone like that. That's pretty cool. What what did you just say, Rachel? I said, don't you want to know the reason that you were trapped in the cave? Oh my goodness. This is gonna be the reveal. But how? You said you didn't know anything. She already said that she knew something before. What the hell? This isn't new information. Oh my god. Aren't you interested about learning about your past, specifically the words she said to bait him to keep following her? And this is completely new. Like, what? He implies it's new. This is actually a really big logical inconsistency in the story. Like, what? I was lying. I didn't want to tell you the truth. Like, she said she didn't know anything at the start. Then she said she did know something when she was going to Floor of Death, and that's how she was baiting Pam too. Don't you want to know more about yourself? And now suddenly, oh my goodness, there's more to it all. Do you think you were born to come here, defeat Zahard, and become the hero that would change this tower? No, Bam. You weren't born for that. You weren't born to save this tower. Oh my goodness, the flip. The flip! Oh my god! You're a monster, born to curse this tower and devour everything. Ooh. Arlene always called you a monster. I like the tears. Wait, does he have the tears here? A little bit of tears being drawn here. And there are tears here, but this is being emphasized. Emphasized. Yeah, emphasized. So let's say you had a purpose for this. So it wants the shock factor to be really real here. Okay. Rachel, you, how? That's all I'll tell you for today. So long, Mr. Traveler. Too bad, Bam. Now you have a reason to keep chasing after me when you don't even like me. Ooh. Rachel. I'll come back to this in a bit. Rachel, where are you going? Black Turtle! And poof, gone. Damn, they got away. Wait, Traveler. So long, Mr. Traveler. I don't get this. Oh, so it's like saying goodbye to the Traveler, dude? What? And then Flash, yeah, because this was Yura that did that. Oh my god, the shock. Rachel, how do you know my mother? Oh my goodness, shocking revelation. Several months later. Ooh! The alley leading to the last station. Ah ha 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 ha, shake it, Quanta. You'll be screwed. Lol. Isn't this awesome, Hats? We're on our way to meet our good old friends. Just shut the hell up already. Laura. I'm so proud of us being there to greet them before anyone else. I don't know. I don't think we'll be the first ones there. Someone already there? Yeah, quite a few people from the looks of it. I have a bad feeling about this. Holy shit. Holy shit. These are new, by the way. These weren't in the previews. In the preview chapter, this part wasn't in it. Everything, this was, I think, in. I think this from here downwards, none of this was in the preview. So that's cool. He made some changes. Okay. Hot sword. Love the way it looks. So this is all looking at the symbols, this just means bounty hunter. So all the bounty hunters are now heading there to kill our Mr. Irregular and Co. Interesting. Several months later, the alley leading. Well, there's a lot of bullshit here. For example, why the hell did the train make them go so fast? Like, the train was supposed to be the fastest way up the tower, but these guys are still keeping up normally and gonna be there by the time they even get to the last station, which is just what? We've also been told that 443 was the last station. I don't understand where the hell they're going then. Like, what? The alley leading to the last station. I don't know. Is this on floor 43? What floor is this on? It's just none of this really makes a lot of sense. I don't understand at all. It's supposed to be the last floor, 43. And now suddenly there's an alley and the last station and shit, and it's like we were told that floor of death was the last part where the train just stops. So that just suddenly changed. Like, what? Okay. Anyways, let's get back to this. This panel, holy shit. This wasn't in you too, I think. Now you have a reason to keep chasing after me when you don't even like me. At first, she said that you have to chase me, and he chased her because he wanted to follow her and because he liked her. And she kept pushing, like, don't chase me, but still chase me. And now she gave him a reason to chase her when she was implying she wants him to stop chasing her. So it's like, well, Rachel's being a true woman, where it's like, I want one and I want the other, two opposites. It's like, pick one. But in general, this does imply a lot that it's still the same cat and mouse game. That Rachel is making Bomb Chaser up to the top of the tower. That she's part of the whole master plan to get him to the top. That's something that's gonna happen. So that's pretty cool, actually. That's pretty interesting. But this about the monster, oh my goodness. So I already talked to a few people, and there's instantly theories that she is lying. I can instantly tell you that that just can't be the case, really. Because this is a very big reveal. And big reveals like this are generally never a lie, unless one specific criterion is met. If it's a story that heavily banks on the uh, writing technique known as the, what was it called? The untrustworthy narrator. I think that's what it was called. Some kind of narrator. But basically, the idea is that the narrator lies to you. You are given information that isn't true. Like the main character, from whose point of view we're looking at everything, he doesn't know that everything is actually like lies. And so you are fooled just as the character. This generally only happens in mysteries or like these really long stretch out drama things. It's just specific works that are on a very, very far spectrum in the literature. Like those are difficult books. I wouldn't call them like simpler books for teenagers that would actually use that trick, that writing technique. I think that's a technique that's pretty advanced and it needs to have a very, mm, I'd say, older reader base to actually use it effectively because it has a very big trade-off. When you use the untrustworthy narrator, you are trading the shock factor for making the reader to afterwards not trust anything. Like that's a very big point. So if, for example, this were to now turn out to be a lie, then you, as the reader, would lose all trust in everything anyone ever says anymore in this webtoon. Because you'd be like, well, if she can lie about this, and we could be fooled for so long, well then, what if everything is a lie? Everyone's lying about everything, and then you don't have any semblance for the story. You don't trust anything to be actually real, and then it just all falls apart even further. Even though Tower of God is already falling apart really heavily as a story, but still, this technique just doesn't work for this demographic. It has to be a different type of story, one based much more on the mystery. And this is a battle shonen. Like, yes, it was more seinen before, but now it's just pure battle shonen. With some bit of drama, some bit of everything, but in general, it's just high fantasy shonen. And for such a demographic, using this technique is just too much. I've never seen this being done by a shonen author because of obvious reasons, as I just said. It just isn't done. So I don't think this is a lie. It would make really little sense, and I would be very, very heavily lose even more trust in the author if this was the case. It would be really bad for the story. It would just fuck up the readers even more. So I don't think so. Now the actual meaning of this does the flip. The flip is very, very important. We were theorizing this for a while, that it was possible that this was the whole thing about him being the savior was all just lies, and he's actually the monster, which just flips everything over its head, which is really, really cool, actually. Like, this could present that Bam is actually the antagonistic figure in the story, which is pretty cool. But of course, this probably won't happen. It's still a shonen. He's still the MC, and we know that this story is about fighting your fate. Now, this does do one good thing, because Bam was representing actually following fate after we got the reveal, because he started doing everything according to his fate, like fighting the floors, the system, getting strong, opposing Zahar, yada yada. While at the same time, Rachel was opposing the opposite route, where she was opposing her own fate. But here she flips it, where actually Bam has to oppose this fate now about being the cursed child, the monster. And this is pretty cool, because this like, shifts that narrative that is a lot more interesting. Fighting fate is what made Rachel a lot more interesting than Bam. And Bam having this narrative could actually make him a lot more interesting of a character. So this is pretty cool. I'll give it that one. This actually has some power behind it. We knew that Rachel was gonna pull something like this. Like, this was obvious trick. She had to use a trump card like that, but this is a pretty good trump card. It's better than just saying, like, I know something about your past. This is, like, purely just shifting everything, which is cool. It's pretty cool. So, yeah. Everything else in this chapter, I don't have much to commentate on. I already talked about the fact that Harvey Yoon started seeing everything as, like, bullshit forced narratives again. I should probably talk about this, though. I talked about it so many times in the past. SAU just retarded with this. He decides that, okay, I want a specific thing to happen now, and so I will use the fact that I have a premise where everything is possible to make it happen. So in this situation, suddenly he wants Evankel and Hansung heading somewhere. Well, we assume that it's probably the Hell Station. And he's just gonna randomly teleport them there. It's like, why? Why do you just have to teleport them? Why can't you come up with a more organic way for them to get here? Why do you have to force these tools? Because when you force a tool like this, when you just take randomly out of nowhere, you reveal the Guardian, and you tell the Guardian, you make the Guardian just suddenly teleport people around floors, it just makes such a fucked up, not premise, but, how do I put it? It just sets the stage and feeling that at any point, if something is going wrong or something you don't think could happen, it will just happen. And so you can make literally anything happen. It removes any risk from the story. It's like if you suddenly took the main character and you trapped him in a cave or something now, and you put like his, I don't know, like closing walls with spikes that are going to crush him to death now, you have zero, zero, zero actual fear about this and any worry about this, because you know that SAU could at any point just teleport something inside. You'll just make a guardian like take Bomb out of that cave for whatever reason, because you are the destined child or whatever. It just fucks up everything. When you use tricks like this, you completely remove any risk from the story. You completely remove the semblance from the story, and you make it possible to do whatever the fuck you want. And it's bad for the reader. It makes the whole story lose any power. A good example again would be something like Darling in the Franxx, where just like at the end, you just start doing random shit, and then you don't care about anything anymore that's happening in the story, because you know that anything can happen. It's just bad writing. It's lazy writing. It's setting a premise and then abusing it to do anything, to force plot points. And forcing plot points is just a horrible thing. But then again, this is a shonen, and the demographic is pretty young, and so you can use these techniques, and the young reader will not really consider them. He'll get fooled by this over and over again. But if you read enough stories, this type of shit, it just ruins everything for you. Because you know that if he did it here, he'll probably do it again later. And he's been doing this systematically for 3 arcs now. It just, no. It's fucked up. And a really, really bad writing technique. Overall, this whole chapter is like, it's full of very big holes actually in writing. There's been a lot of things that have been said in the past now suddenly change for whatever reason. The Harvey Yoon thing, the teleportation, the thing with the train station where it ends, where At first we were told one thing, now suddenly it's another thing. Where it ends, it just it's wrong. Then again, it's shonen. For the young reader, it's fine to make these types of things, I guess. It just shows that it's a very it just shows for whom this webtoon is. Because if you're older, these tricks just ruin everything for you. And then it's just you read this and it's a meme. It's just a meme. So sorry for the more depressing chapter review this time, but yeah, I don't have anything more to say about this. Bon voyage!